Welcome everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we are in for an absolute treat. I am gonna fix the camera here in a hot second. I didn't move it because of the stream with Drago, but we will make our little adjustments here in a hot second. But I'm excited, man. We have phenomenal matches coming up. Make sure you answer the poll, that way we know which match we're going to start with. I did not add the Song versus JST because the official Rise of Kingdoms will be firing up on that one, and so I want to make sure that we probably will jump in there at some point. But I just don't want to kick off with a match that's already going to be streaming. So I picked the other three. Hopefully I'll select one of the three, and then that will be the match that we kick off with. Man, boys, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so give me 1 second. I need to close this door. I will fix the camera. I will fire up some music, and we will get it going. All right, let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, so let me get some music in here. Y'all already know what we got to do. We got to get that Latin fire, getting the old bones moving and grooving. Hold up. Ooh. Sorry about that. Oh, I had it super loud because with Drago, the Skype call, I should have checked that. The Skype call is on browser, so it was turned all the way up so I could hear his voice. Apologies. All right, let me fix the camera real quick, and then I need to close this door, that way I don't wake up the missus before she kills me. All right, door closed. Look at that hair. All right, let me fix this. Am I looking beautiful? Am I looking beautiful, boys? Here we go. Boom. Am I looking beautiful in here? I'm not gonna try to flex too hard, but hopefully, you know, y'all watch that bets video, because if you didn't, you missed out on a massive opportunity to make a shitload of orcs. Make a shitload of orcs. Newbie, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, Sparta. Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my friend. WIB 60GT. I think that's going to be one of the best matches for sure. Anything new in 254, 875 side? Nothing, Muhammad. Nothing. I checked earlier. I think they're content with just leaving 875 in there. They know at some point 875 is gonna, you know, they'll meet them. It's not a worry. Can you turn the music down a bit, please? It's drowning you out on my side. Okay. Is that better? Let me know, Baz. Loud as fuck? All right, one second. Let me know if that's better, guys. It should be okay now. Let me know if the audio is better. The music probably loud because I had to tweak it for the call. Let me know if it's super loud still. Should be okay though. Should be fixed. Apologies. Hi, Kacha. No, it's okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it's because I hate using the Skype app, so I use Skype Online. But what the thing with this thing is, it uses the browser as the audio source, so I cranked him up so I could hear Drago in my head, and then I forgot to turn it back down. So now I won't forget that moving forward. Music is loud as fuck, dude. We're having a rave, Lambo. All right, I know your old timer ears just can't handle it, but we're crunking it up, bro. Crunking it up. All right, let's flip over real quick to the emotional damage. All right, let me see. All right. Yeah, I was moving around files on my PC, so now my stinger for like the transitions is Lord, I gotta go find it. But yes, we have a bunch of matches. I only had, after clearing the shop out on the video, I think I had like 4,000 Oryx left. And then we went on the bets. We went on and did our bets. And let's just say, you know, if I would have had all 49,000 Oryx that I had and we were dumping them in, let's just say we probably would have cleared the shop out like 4 to 5 times at least. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed that win. I was telling y'all, don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Hopefully y'all went with the bets video. I know a lot of y'all bet anti against me, and hey, I love y'all, but I hope you lose all your Oryx. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we did pretty good. I won't need any of these Oryx because I already cleared the shop. So these are just willy-nilly. And then probably next week, I'll probably just put one big ass bet on somebody and then go from there. Matches to watch. Oh, let's get into the schedule real quick. Our first one already went down with BG and 1V. It is what it is. I think there's scenarios that we could talk about with all of these matches, and I kind of want to. We casted this one on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel with Drago, so go check it out if you haven't. It's always a fun. It's always fun. I forgot to bet on my main accounts, and the one I wanted to bet on won. Shop cleared, 20k left. Got good amount of Oryx from the 60MX. I told you they were a surefire 60MX. Surefire 50-50 bet. Easy peasy. I even went on Gecko's stream. Or no, it was Redline's stream, and people asked me what bets I did, and I gave them all my bets. It'll be interesting to see if they went with them, because if they went with them, they cleaned house. All hail Charmander. What the fuck? So yeah, a couple of notes on this match, right? BG did really, really well in the occupation aspect of it. But I think their strategy fell apart when they didn't adapt, right? They were getting crushed, and I mean crushed, devoured, sent to the Shadow Realm, Valhalla, taken behind the woodshed, cheeks clapped, all the above in the mid game, right? Not even close. Not even close. It was like they were you know, a tree branch and a tornado. You know, they got swept out, and they didn't adapt. They should have easily switched over and just focused on occupation. Send summon middle, that way they still, you know that they're still going to invest, but they should have switched over to farming and provisioning and structure game way earlier than they should have. And I think it would have kept it a lot closer. BG did really, really well in occupation in the very beginning. Surprise 1v, took the obelisk. I wasn't super excited about their obelisk pool. And the reason being is it was a great play, right? But if you are going to port somebody forward, you don't port an 80 million power player, right? The reason for that is because, and I didn't bring it up in the cast, what ended up happening is they just left that 80 mil player stranded, right? They weren't worried about the 80 mil player swarming anything or doing anything, because at 80 mil, if you're having to do that, bro, you're going to be filling your hospital and healing for no reason. They'll just instantly retake it. So they just left him in the Shadow Realm by himself on the obelisk. And that's it. If you would have had like a Mad Phantom or a big like 150, 200 mil player going in there, then you start cooking with some grease. So I wasn't really fond of that. Overall, I think it was a very good match. But I think that it would have been drastically different if they would have been able to pull at least one of those arcs, or at least adapted and switched to occupation. Horus, let's move on to Anubis, where we saw V56 60MX. I didn't personally see this match. If I had to take a stab at what happened, I would say that 60MX won all the mid-game fights, won provisions, and then kept the occupation fairly close, if I had to take a stab at it. 60MX are very good in occupation, and they are very, very good in mid. V56 might have pulled one arc, maybe, but I'm fairly certain that that's kind of what happened. All hail JST. I like onions. I love that name. Hey, welcome to the stream, my friend. I know I haven't seen that name, so welcome everybody. Make sure y'all say hi if you're lurking in the channel. I always love giving y'all praise and thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Make sure if y'all haven't already, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're just trying to grow. You send player like Bunny. Oh man, us sending players like MF who can swarm all them. Yeah, exactly, Mars. Send Bunny, you send MF. It doesn't even have to necessarily be them. It just has to be somebody who's just like Mad. When he got sent, dude, he was living his best life, living my best life. Oh, it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna 5-bang this obelisk the entire match. It was so funny. Anubis 60 GT 60 MX, just cast on the thing, clean them all in mid, they destroy them. Okay, that's what I kind of thought, Mars. Take obelisk, MF port forward 0 cities and keep retaking obelisk so they can't port back. Exactly, Lambo. And that's kind of the downside that I saw with the BG strat, man. And I don't want to keep beating, hammering that nail in. But when I saw that, I instantly got deflated because it was like, it could have been a really good play. And the fact that they had somebody poured in and then reinforce, like, I don't know. It was just one of those, if you're going to shoot your best shot, shoot your fucking best shot. Don't send a small guy to do a big boy's job. You know what I mean? So, all right. So I kind of suspect that's what happened with Baztet, right? Here we go. We had 06HS 94VN. I kind of knew that this was a surprise in the making. And if I'm being perfectly honest with y'all, if y'all are ready, I think both of these teams would have beaten 94VN if I'm being perfectly clear. And it's not a shot at either one of these at 94VN. I just think those two teams right here are phenomenal teams, right? I think this was a phenomenal match. Shout out, this is actually a recording that is on the channel, so if you want to go see it, shout out to the ARC recorders that added it in there. We'll see what we're going to be able to pull from there, but this doesn't surprise me at all. Very young team. It's one of those, you know what I mean? It's not about power, it's about organization. I think 06HS's road to victory was far more intense than 94VN's in the teams that they had to beat in order to get here. So that helps. It kind of primes you ready for high competition. And 06 came in hot. So hopefully y'all watch the bets, because if y'all didn't watch that bets video, man, you're licking your wounds right now, because most people that follow the bets video clearing out the shop, boys. Let me see real quick. Sup, Bulba? Let me see. Pre-thoughts on RD2K versus Reyes match. I think RD2K, in my personal opinion, will dominate the occupation game. I also think they will win mid as well. RD2K are very strong, and it's not a shot at Reyes. Because I get that everyone always thinks that I dislike Reyes, and it's not that. I just think they always end up like peak. If I had to put a comparison, they always end up in those like dogfight pools and the death pools and the fucking hardest road to victory kind of lanes. Like they always end up in those really shitty situations. And right now they're going to go up against a team that, I later on in the season, I called them winning after seeing them. They already beat 94VN as well. And I think if we see RD2K versus 06HS, I think we're going to see all 3 rounds have to get played in this championship match. I'm telling you right now, it'll go 1-1-1. We're not going to see a clean sweep between those two, for sure. We definitely will not. Those are two very good teams. If I had to take a guess, if RD2K do win this match, I think that they will take the first one. I think 06 will take the second, and then the third will come down to whoever kind of counters the other one in the last one. Sinju, yay, look at Sinju popping the website. I appreciate it, homie. It's JST 1V again. and JST wins. Ooh. You know what I will say though, right? Let's go. Hold on. Let me get through the last one and we'll talk about the matches that are going to be happening at 15 UTC. And then the last one, NRGP versus 61HX. Guys, I told you I was very high on 61HX. A lot of people thought I was a fucking fool. Guess what? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? All right, let's move on to the matches that are going to be getting played at 15 UTC. Probably one of the bigger ones that people keep talking about and want to know the most about is this one, Song versus JST. Right, we already have history here, guys. We already have history. They played each other once last season, and I suspect it could be a very similar outcome. Okay, for those of y'all who don't know, I'll kind of break it down. Where's MF right now? I don't know, but I'm not sure on that one. RD2K and Reyes is a really nice one. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really phenomenal match. So Song and JST already have history from last season, right? Everybody coming into that match thought that JST was gonna railroad Song in middle, right? It actually was, in the words of my good friend Drago, the turntables have turned, right? Song came out and blasted JST, right? And I mean blasted them last season in mid. And took, I believe, if it wasn't all four, and I'm trying to, reclaim it in my mind, I believe it was all of the arcs, and it was 4 of them. And it was all, or was it 3 and 1? I forgot. I believe there was 4 arcs, and Song blasted. They just ran train. They took it, they captured it, they took it, they just kept running train over and over and over again. And it's one of those, the difference is that JST's occupation and their provisions won them the match at the very last second, right? I think this match is going to be very similar. I don't know necessarily if JST are going to get railroaded like that intense in mid this season. But I think their occupation has always been very good. I don't think that I'm going to foresee them getting railroaded in mid. I think this is going to be kind of a split arc situation where you'll see Song get a couple, you'll see JST get a couple, occupation, provisions, all that kind of stuff. I think you're going to see a well-oiled machine coming from both sides. So it will be a very interesting one to see how the tables flip. Hey, Die, hold on real quick. Die, hey, welcome to the THICC Burrito Gang. You are now part of the thickest community in Rise of Kingdoms. Thank you for becoming a member of the YouTube squad. Make sure if you're a member already, every single time we get a new one, we pop that THICC burrito emoji. If you don't know what that emoji is, it's basically a burrito with a big ass booty. So who doesn't love that? So thank you again, my friend, for joining the members crew. So yeah. That's what we're looking at for the side of Song and JST. If I had to pick a winner, I think JST will squeak it out, but I think it's going to be last second. I think Song, I believe it or not, I believe Song will hold the points the points advantage the entire match leading up to the final 3 to 4 minutes where JST will make it all up. That's where I think it's going to come in. And then I think JST will advance by 1 to 2K. Okay, this is the one I'm really excited for, right? Because there's potential here. There's potential here. I know a lot of people sleep on WIB, but WIB are really good. They are really, really good. The championship match from last season was WIB versus 60GT. Now, all intents and purposes, it's not the same 60GT team. But it is a return of the championship match, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for it. The difference for me from last season with 60GT and WIB is mid game. I think this is formerly a lot of UCS players. UCS was very good, and now 60GT phenomenal in middle, right? The March composition, just everything. I think if WIB have a shot at taking this, 100% it's on the back of occupation. I don't see them taking a single arc against 60GT. And it's not a shot at WIB. I don't see it. Unless they pull some sort of unique strategy or sneaky tactics or something like that, straight up, they are not beating 60GT in the middle, right? And you can meme me all you want. I have a feeling this is going to be a 4-arc match, and 60GT will take all 4 of them. Their occupation is also very, very good. So if you are WIB, the one thing you need to be prepared for is how are you going to counter Jadwiga? Because 60GT 100% will be forward sending Jadwiga garrisons with insane gear. So you need to be prepared for how you game plan to counter that. Whether it's a Burt rally or a Nevsky rally or a XY plus a bunch of Nevskys swarming, or however it is, you got a game plan for it because it 100% is going to come. Okay. Then it's going to come down to provisions. They're both very, very good at provisions. I think it's just going to come down to how well WIB do an occupation. I really don't want to trash them in middle, but 60GT is just that good in middle, where they're going to have to make it up some way, right? So that's going to be a very interesting match right there, and I'm very excited to go and see that one for sure. Moving on to Baztet, we got RD2K versus Reyes. I did talk about this just a little bit. RD2K are very good, right? I would say compared to other like Horus and Anubis, I would say they would compete. I don't know if they would necessarily beat a 60GT or a JST or 1V, but they are very, very good. Okay. I know that they've beat a couple in regular arc, but that's regular arc. I would never chalk that up comparison to Osiris League, ramp it up, different combos, counter strats, like they take it to a whole other level. So RD2K, I think, will take this match on the basis of, I think they'll take a majority of the arcs. I think Reyes will sneak one of them out, but I think 2 of them will go in favor of RD2K, and then Occupation will go in favor of RD2K. Reyes may have a shot when it comes to provisions. They're very good at it, but they're going to have to keep it close and then out provision in that effort. JST by 12K. I think JST by 2.5. 2.5K is my guess. Put your guess. If y'all want to put guesses, put guesses. Has been up and down this season, and you know, and that's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen. JST by 10K. Wow. 60GT will do 8K more than WB. 60 is really something. Yeah, it's crazy. Are you casting here or the Rock channel? I'm casting here, D. The 13 UTC, we were on the official. 15, we're staying here, boys, and we're dancing around. We're dancing around. We're gonna go to a bunch of different matches. We have some members that are also going to be recording some matches, hopefully, and we'll hopefully be able to get those up. Yes, we'll be here. We'll be here for 15. We're going to be rotating through all the realms. And then the last one, this is probably the one I know the least about. I do know RR38, which I've been really high on. 56 TA did, you know, they've been clean sweeping a lot of people, so you can't really sleep on them. But I know that RR38's road has been just a little bit tougher. So I do have them squeaking this one out. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it probably will be around 3 to 4K in favor. But we'll see, you know, because we have RR38 versus 61HX. That if that does happen, man, you're in for a treat. I think that could be some of the best Sobek matches that you're going to see all season long, if that's the matchup that we end up seeing. So yeah, make sure, if y'all haven't already, answer the poll, guys. I am going to close it up here in about 2 minutes. That way we can start game planning for whatever match we are going to start with. It looks like the WIB match, the WIB versus 60GT, will probably be the match that we start off with. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. Who do y'all got in the match? I'm assuming a majority are going to say 60GT. All right, so we will end up with Anubis. And we'll be right here, baby. 6 minutes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let me see. This season has been really good. Yeah, man. You know what I'm impressed by? Well, it started off, in my opinion, a little rough, especially with all the 200 mil power teams and all that kind of shit. The top 32 and the top 16, I believe, have been the most competitive from all previous seasons across the board on all 4 realms. Okay. I will say that I just wish that it would fix the matches leading up. I feel like there's too many cheeseburger matches, and if they can figure that out, we're in for a treat. I would also like them to fix the timings, man. The time slots are just, I think it's hard because the more Korean teams and Chinese teams and international teams that start making it deeper into the tournament, the earlier and earlier and earlier the casts start becoming. And I'll tell you right now, the official Rise of Kingdoms, I was up at 5 a.m. my time in order to get on to do audio checks with Drago. And it's just like, we went to bed at, what time did we end the stream? We ended the stream at 11:45. The wife wanted to spend, I got off because the wife wanted to spend a little time and hang out, because all day I was basically running around. So we watched a movie, which we watched The Purge Forever, or with the newest Purge movie. And so we didn't go to bed till about 1:30, and then the wife wasn't feeling good, so I had to take care of her. I got up at 3 a.m. to go get her some medicine. Went back to bed, slept for like an hour, then got up for the official Rise of Kingdoms channel. So I've slept about 3 hours. But I want to bring you all the cast, the streams, because I do appreciate the love y'all been sending to the channel. But fuck, I'm tired, man. I'm super tired. My eyes are all fucked up. I haven't eaten breakfast. I don't drink coffee, so I don't have any sodas. It's like, oh, fuck. But yeah, that's part of married life. That's part of being married and having kids and all that kind of stuff. You learn to love it. You learn to love it. The goods, the bads, the uglies. Put everything on whip. Oh, look at it with the gambit with the work. R38 for the win. I have my bets for R38 as well. Yeah, it's rough for North American teams. Yeah, man. Like, imagine Chisco was used to playing at 15 UTC, and because all the teams they were playing were like Korean or Chinese, or they were always playing at the 13 UTC slot. And if you're 13 UTC, right, for me, I'll tell you this. For 13 UTC, for me, I believe the stream starts at 7 a.m. For Redline, he is starting the match at 5 a.m. his time. So your boy Redline is getting up at like 4:30 in the morning to play a match at 5 a.m. It's rough. It's rough. I felt bad for my boy. You know what I mean? He had to like comb his hair really fast to get before he got all dolled up and prettied up for the streams. It was rough in the streets. I think 60G2 will win by 14K. I think they'll beat Wib by probably like 7.5K is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Adrenaline bump soon. Hey, you know what I mean? We're just going to get hyped. We're going to try to get hyped. And then after this, I'll probably go get breakfast, and I'm going to have like a big ass crash. Like, we're going to crash. We're going to crash, boys. It's going to happen. Yo, Bubba, who called Reyes as a top 4 dark horse before playoffs? That is true. And before I forget, Anubis, I did not forget. I forgot to tell Drago. I didn't forget about our $50, the little side bet for the brackets. I'm just going to wait till the very end after the Osiris League is done, and then I will announce who won that part between us. So yes, I am going to do it. About time to become a coffee drinker, Bulba. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that, my friend. I just don't like the taste of coffee. Like, the smell is okay, but like the bitterness, and it's just like, like I don't know. I just can't get over it. Or the worst part, you ready? Coffee breath. like when somebody drinks that strong shit and they're just like, hello, my name. It's like, it's like a fog just overcomes you. It's just like, ugh, ew. In better news, Man U is winning 2-0, so I'm happy. I'm sure I got smacked. I'm pretty sure I got smacked. Pretty sure I got smacked pretty good. Well, Anubis, actually, I think your group, you were pretty spot on. I think you went 2-2-2 on BLN, and everyone thought y'all were shitting bricks. You might actually pull something good. I think I got smacked pretty good. I can bring him up, but we got 30 seconds before the match. We're going to stay here. Let me end this poll real quick. We are going to be firing up with WIB versus 60 GT, baby. 25 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Do you have your thinking caps on? Are you ready to break down this fucking epic matches that are about to unfold before you? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Somebody will be suffering from
emotional damage.
Oh yeah. Hold on, gotta test the volume out.
Emotional damage.
That's what we're looking at. That's volume, baby. That's volume right there. Quality right here. Quality. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Schedule going into the Anubis realm. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all are as excited as I am. The introductions have begun. Gonna do your best, Bruce Buffer. It's time. It's time! Ladies and gentlemen, coming in the blue corner, representing Kingdom 1846, we have WIB, the returning challenger from last season's championship match. And in the red corner, the returning champion from Baztat Realm in season 5. Oh, season 4, correction. Bringing in a combined weight of over 5 billion power. I hope y'all are ready, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time for them to duke it out to see who is going to the finals and who is going home with sad cat paws. Got him. Got him. I think we got it. We are, Anubis. We are. So, just so y'all know, we are going to be, y'all keep me updated in the chat about the scores. We are going to be flip-flopping through matches, guys. We're not going to be sticking through one match. What I do on the initial match is I stay until after the first arc rotation. After we see the first battles in arc for mid, then I start rotating to whatever the closest match is, regardless of realm. If it's in Sobek, then cool, we'll stay there for a hot second. Then we'll rotate to Baztat, and then we start the revolving, moving around to all realms. Okay, so make sure if it's a blowout, I probably won't rotate. If it's very close, which I suspect almost all of these matches are going to be fairly close, then we will keep rotating. I will take a poll and just ask y'all which matches we want to rotate to next, and then we will keep constantly rotating in. Okay, so just so y'all know, understand what the free-for-all cast format is all about. So we will be staying in this match until the first arc is captured. Okay, just so y'all know, because the biggest thing that I had was a lot of people said, oh well, we would love some raw ability, we would love some coverage over the younger realms. So, your wish is my command. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. Wow. Go Laguna. Go Laguna. Cat paws in the chat. Cat paws in the chat, boys and girls. Cat paws. I'm surprised Damia isn't here. All right, here we go. Break off. So let's look at these compositions real quick. Jones, CC, Saladins. We are seeing this a lot more often because of the museum buffs. A ton of CCs, right? I suspect you're going to be seeing the same thing. A Belisarius rip. Oh my God, the amount of CCs in here. Ooh, Khan's hard push coming out from Laguna. On the side of WIB, Guans, man, they are going all in on March speed. I suspect something is up. I suspect something is up because the amount of fighting marches is not very, I would say is not optimal on the side of WIB. So I think they are going for an obelisk play here. I think that's what you're going to see on the side of WIB. It's going to be very interesting to see if 60 GT catch on to that, because this is what I'm used to seeing. Nevskis and, some CCs for some speed. But then you have some Nebus. I really do feel like there's going to be a play that's going to come out on the side of WIB. So we definitely want to keep our eyes on that. This is the traditional kind of break off that I'm used to seeing from these kind of teams. So it's very interesting to see that there are that many CCs and bellies, and there would be no reason for that team to run a belly. Unless they are trying to get maximum speed. Look, they are already blowing past this. I really do feel like this is going to come in. I feel like this is going to be an obelisk play off the rip. Baru, hey, how's it going, buddy? 1V is 5.7 billion. Yeah, nice. No Horus. So Daryl, we're going to be flip-flopping. Horus is getting covered by the official Rise of Kingdom. So at some point, yes, we will make our way in there. But I wanted to start, at least kick off the cast with a team, a match not in Horus, since the official Rise of Kingdoms are already doing that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe they are just going to fight it up straight up with CCs. Okay, we got our marches coming through middle. Got our rallies coming through. This is the one thing that I will say that WIB are very good at. They will make you an app. They will be your best nightmare in the outposts. And it gets a lot of marches forward. You're going to see them swarm down probably most of these outposts. But look at this. Look at the call. They're running into the buzzsaw right now with how fast these fucking marches are coming. These rallies are coming through. Look how fast that XY is. They'll just reinforce it. Those guys will get melted and rip. I think this will be the biggest blowout. It might be. It might be. We'll see. That 06 HS bet maxed my shot. Thanks. You're welcome, 12-inch. I told you, brother. I told you. Good job, brother. All my eyes of talent are on GT, so pray. Yay. I told you that one too, so we'll see. Like lovers in the night, baby. Lovers in the night. Look at the play. I told you. Here it comes. The blocking of the teleportations. I told you there had to be a play once you saw their composition. So 20 seconds. Most of these CCs will probably make it here. But I'm not fond that they're not tile hopping to get here faster. They're trying to run. So this play is going to blow up here in its face. They'll start teleporting over here on this backside first, and then they'll start swarming all these marches out, and then GG's to this plan. I don't know why these CCs were so slow. They were a little slow. Yeah. Dude, see, they're scrambling now. They should have just stayed. They should have just stayed in their spots. That's the one thing. It's chalked. They do have some reinforcements. This rally is going to hit. The only difference is now you have players that teleported up. So you are going to get this swarm down pretty good. But the reinforcements will be there. So we are going to keep our eyes on this because this could be the play if it does work out. But you should see this XY. This is the downside for XY right here, guys. This is why even with XY Nevsky, this is going to hurt because yes, you do get the march speed, but he's super squishy when he gets swarmed in arc. So this is going to hurt. Even with them blocking teleports, this is going to fucking hurt. And the Jadwiga hasn't even moved. Bye. Bye. Yeah, no, that's a rip. GG's to that one, to that play. The fighting has started. And WIB are in the structure first, but they are losing those structures on the top side. Guan Garrison, what is up with the Guan Garrisons today, boys? 60 GT working on all those Makote marches, trying to take him out. Battling, fighting his best fight. I love to see it. It's like being on the pitch, boys. You just gotta let it ride. Let it ride, baby. No need for lag. GT have this and be handled surprise. WIB will try. Is the lag is there lag on the stream? I don't see any lag. Is the stream lagging? I'm confused, guys. Sorry. I just want to make sure that the quality is okay for y'all. I don't see any sort of alerts on the stream. So I just want to make sure it's okay. No, it's okay? Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure, guys. That's all. I worry about that. Y'all make me shit bricks for it. Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck? Belisarius in here. Zenobia, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. CCs. You are going to see all these marches starting to clear out. And, you know, with a minute left, look, a minute left, we could see 60 GT kind of neutralize this again. This would be terrible if they neutralize this. Or at least on the side of WIB because of the timing. Look at the timing. Got 30 seconds before 60 GT are about to rotate out. And just like that, oh my goodness. Now, I definitely know that they didn't pop to hard push because they are going to pop skills in middle for rotation. But that's crippling. That's crippling. And then on top of that, got a Nebu garrison. Oh, Lord. Shout out to the Hova gang. The rotation. Let's go check mid real quick. The WIB are there first. So this is the one thing that I did see from WIB the last time that we casted them. They did rotate really early to middle, but it was when they were facing off against 60 MX, and 60 MX punished them for rotating in 5 to 6 minutes early. We saw 60 MX rotate super late last time, and then they would neutralize all the structures prior to rotating. And you're kind of seeing the same thing happen right now. Look, 60 GT taking all the altars right now, except for this one on the bottom side. They're all in favor of 60 GT. The rotation's coming in. The ball is going to start growing and growing and growing. But look at this. We got an Ethel garrison. Shout out to Ethel. Let's go. Put the Nebu back in, baby. Ooh, let's go. Use those museum buffs. Museum buffs. Let's go. Oh, no. Don't do her like that. 225 million player ported in for Reyes. Oh. Oh, man. Well, okay. Well, we'll consider flipping over there. Let me see where we're going to want to go. The RD2K match is, I think, the next one that we'll go to after this rotation. Look at the Ethel. Get it, Ethel. Let's go. Ethel garrison for the cap. 0 cap, baby. Look at that. The Ethel garrison. Who would have thunk it? WIB, your ball is not big enough for this ball. And I like this aggressive push because, look, 60 GT understand they have numbers. AFK marches getting absolutely face palmed in middle. Rip. Rip, the dude fell asleep. Bruh, you had one job, bro.
Emotional damage.
You had one job. Oh, man, and they are getting slowed and railed at the same time. Look at these Ethels getting face palm singled out. Oh, man. And just like that, how the turntables have turned. They gave up all position. Look at the amount of Ethels on 60 GT. What? Is there some sort of secret meta that we don't? An Eddie? There's an Eddie in here. Let's go. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. Oh, Lord. And they pop skills. YOLO. See, and this is what happened when we saw the Song versus OV match, right? You caught him off guard, weird transition points. And at this point, if you're WIB, you can't even pop skills. There's no sense in popping skills for 10 marches, right? You basically chalk this arc rotation because your ball got wrecked. And that's what happened with OV. When they were playing Song, the rotations got all out of whack. And, you know, at that point, when it's all out of whack, it's hard to pop skills because you don't want to waste skill points because they're hard enough to already get. So if you're gonna pop skills, it needs to be for a good reason. Right now, they may pop one right now because they do have a little bit more forces, but you're seeing so many sad faces go on the side of 60 GT, hard push. Yeah, I think you're gonna see them flip over because look at the occupation, boys. Look at the occupation. Holy smokes. So they caught him off guard. They got very aggressive early in this one, popped their skill, caught off a bunch of WIB marches off the rip, and now WIB just can't even pop a skill in middle. You know, they're trying to run around. The arcs will get pulled here in about a minute, but all these blue marches are going to get cleared out before then. You'll see 60 GT probably pull back a little bit. If not, they'll just progress towards the altars in the shrine and then go and kill off those marches. And here we go. We're clearing them out, boys. Wow. That timing was nuts. Game over. Noob James. Game over. We're out. GG's. GG's. Game over. Yeah, this CC got absolutely tanked. Look, you're gonna see them progress. Look at the calls. Look at the snap call. They aren't pulling back. They're instantly moving forward on the map. And this is what I always talk about. Wait, hold up. The CC Freddy combo, way too insane. I know I saw that, Freddy. The CC Freddy combo. Yo. The split decisions, look at this, split decisions. Instead of rotating back to secure the arc runner just in case, full send rotation is zero pressure given. That's very impressive, boys. It's very impressive. The arc is about to get run scot-free, about to get out. I want to see if they're going towards the obelisk or if they're just going to insta-cap this. I think if you're 60 GT, you just run it up, boys. I think they're just going to run it up. Look how fast this fucking Ethel is. Lord almighty. Oh, it's not the Ethel. Oh, Lord. I thought it was carrying the arc. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why is this Ethel so fast? You see me rolling and hating, trying to catch me riding dirty. Catch me riding dirty.
Emotional damage.
Got him. All right, let's rotate out, boys. We're gonna go to the RD2K match, and we'll go there. All right, give me 1 second, boys. Got him. All right, we're going to Bastet. Schedule. RD2K. Watch. Enter. Let's enter the battle zone. As the battle for mid comes in, we see Art getting pulled by RD2K as expected. Apologies. Let's go check out this arc situation, the obelisk situation that y'all were talking about. Okay, so this is the one thing I would say, right? If you're watching this and you want to know what you could do better, right? Next time, if you are going to be teleporting forward and you are going into the enemy obelisk, I want you to do the absolute shittiest teleport that you could ever do, right? Because this guy did them a favor by teleporting like that. Realistically, he should have teleported like right here, and he would have fucked up like 4 teleport spots by teleporting right there. On top of being close to the obelisk, he would have fucked all their teleport spots up. So that's, food for thought for if you're trying to, grow your game. If you are going to teleport to the enemy obelisk and you have space, you literally do everything that we tell you not to do and do it. You teleport in the shittiest spot in the middle. You block all the teleport spots and just absolutely rail them in the teleport position. So I do like that guy's there. He's going to be a nuisance there. But that was the misplay right there on his regard. He should have teleported really shitty and then just blocked a whole ton of teleport spots. They are running. See, RD2K, understand the scenario. You have a big whale over there. What do we need to do? Let's run it up, boys. Let's run it up. Because the one thing that I will say about that is the whale being there is good and bad, right? If you're on the Reyes side, it's good, because you understand that he's going to be a pain in the ass for the rest of the match, right? The downside is you completely remove him from any sorts of battles that's probably going to take place in the field, because he's going to be way out of position. So there's a give and a take. There's a give and a take. Did I see a Guan Richard? Yo, let's go. Let me see. Reyes just took the other enemy obelisk to 145 until they can poured. What the fuck is RD2K doing? Obelisk, standard UCS play. Gotta plan for that better, yeah. Oh, well, CCGT is demolishing. If that late, you gotta scrap in the mid fight and hold your buildings about to. Yeah, exactly. You're basically rotating in for that. Look at this. Look at this pressure though from RD2K. This is what I was talking about. If you're a Reyes, you can't afford to be on your back foot. You gotta be the aggressor, especially because this arc got insta captured. And look at that. Insta captured. RD2K are super confident in their mid game, and that's what I was telling y'all. They're very confident in their mid game. They aren't going to hold back. We do have a bunch of members that are in RD2K. We do have a couple from Reyes as well. So I want to wish both of the teams good luck for sure. Let me see. Just swarm all cities. He keeps disrupting the obelisk, which prevents people from porting. Exactly, Lambo. JST didn't use any buff in mid and they lost the mid easy. I'm telling you guys, JST will probably lose. The recipe is going to be very similar to the last season. They lost almost every arc to Song last season. It's going to come down to occupation. It's going to come down to occupation and provisions. And I assume JST will win at least one of those arcs. Agreed, Anubis. And the number of armies they now have to dedicate to taking it back and defending and prevents them from executing their game plan. Yeah, exactly. Anyone know how the R31 is going? How we looking, Bulba? We're doing good, bud. We're doing good. The next arc is going to be spawning here in about 5-6 minutes. You know what we'll do? We're going to do... Let me see how this structure game... Reyes' structure game is looking really nice. You know, but look at this guy. He's jacking their entire game plan up. My guy. Look at this guy. Look how many. Look at what he's doing to him, though. Look, you're seeing Reyes push up, dude. If they pop a skill in here, this is savage, dude. Please pop a skill in here, bro. How many players? Be honest. How many players do you know that actually set a proper garrison inside of Osiris League, inside of Arc? I bet you half of these players don't even have proper garrison set. But they are just powerful enough to have that many troops to where they'll survive a couple of blows. Look at the Osman. Yeah, Osman. Let's go. Osman spotted. Look at the amount of swarming, the extra marches. Reyes is doing their thing, man. They're doing their thing. Are they popping hard push, though? See, that's the difficulty. See, they aren't. So it's probably just a disruption play. They aren't planning on bringing anybody else back. Shout out to Alice. Alice is an old player that used to play in 96 RZ back in the day. I know Mr. Mr. is also in here as well. All right, let's rotate out real quick. What do we have on the arc? 5 minutes? All right, we'll come back for that arc. Let me go check out the Sobek realm real quick. Go see how this one's looking. Let's go see how this one's looking. Oof. On the side of blue right now. Let's go check it out. Blue is 56 TA. Very interesting. Who has the arc? So the arc was captured by 56 TA. That is where their lead is coming in. So this is going to be very, very intense. So that arc was just captured. Oh no, it was captured. We're at the 5-minute mark. We're at the same. But look at the Alex Garrison. Let's go. Oh yes, the elephants. Bring the elephants. Yes. Yes. Kicking it old school, baby. Kicking it old school. All right, after this, we're flipping over to the JST versus Song match. We're going to stay here a little bit, hang out, watch this Alex dude get absolutely worked. Look how filthy this guy is, dude. It's so exciting seeing the elephants come out. Yeah, boy. The nostalgia is real. Nostalgia is real. The cannons, the cons, and the elephants, baby. That's the best animation right there. Forget everybody else. The elephants. Swarm, 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 baby. The Wuzetian. Yes. Just something about it just brings me back, man. It makes me excited. This is probably some of the exciting stuff to watch right here. So R38 are down by 4,000 points. The next arc is going to be worth 3,500 points. So nothing is gone right now. I think if you're R38, you definitely want to make it a point of emphasis that you really do want the next arc, for sure. But yeah, man, this is the Alexes, everything is just so nostalgic. The Wu Zetian holding strong. All right, let's rotate out. Let's go. I want to get one more solid rotation in before the next arc should start appearing. All right, we're going in here. Let's watch this bad boy. Let's see what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. Ooh, Song is gonna hold the arc. Very interesting. Because look at how the turntables have turned. JST holding, and I assume it's on occupation again. Yep. And like I said, occupation for JST is super strong. I would say they look at the altars flipping over. Yes. We got Honda spotted. Ethel's all over the place. Nevsky's, Rapa coming in hot. And their occupation game is really strong. Really strong. Look how tough this Jadwiga is right here. Oh my goodness. Look at the clutch reinforcements coming in from this CC, marching across the map. That's the game plan right there. Just keep marching across, keep holding, and look at this coming from the woodwork. This is what, when I tell y'all the JST 1V, their reinforcements, their movement on the map is nuts, right? You're probably going to see a bunch of CCs coming through. Look, CCs tile hopping coming through, another CC. You're going to see CCs reinforcing from everywhere. Look, reinforcing the garrison. You know, it's one of those things that you just keep your eyes on. Look, and the new fresh wave, the rallies coming in for the side of Song, but these fresh reinforcements are going to come in as well. So it's tough. It's tough sledding out here. You're competing against two teams that realistically could garrison anything that they wanted to garrison. Up by about 2,500 points in favor of JST. Now that first arc is going to be worth 3,000 points, so that will bring them back even. But yeah, that's something to keep your eyes on. Their Song ticking over on this Sky Altar in occupation against JST. JST is already ready. Got your Guans for Silence, got your XYs for the Swarm. And this Jad is getting absolutely shreked. Look at this. Red so fast. So fast. Oh, movement on the map. Do y'all see those reinforcements coming from the top left? Reinforcements coming from the bottom left. You're going to see an oof. There it is. There it is, pulling back their altar. Let's see it. Dude, they're still holding on to this altar. Look, the Zenobia made it all the way across. Look at all these. Look at these. Look at these. Look. This is what I'm talking about. They should have all tile hopped through there, but look at the reinforcements are all going to come in. And this Zenobia is just the sheer amount. I don't think, did they jump in? They might not have jumped in. They need to refresh. This Xeno is holding super strong. If anyone beats YSS in animation, yeah, I was just joking. It was for the memes. Yeah, there's some good animations for sure. But look at the sheer reinforcements. Look, XY from March speed plus DPS. You got, look at this Ethel booking, moving those cheeks. She's so fast. Where are they coming from? And look, here come, I bet you CCs and Guans and oh Lord. Oh my goodness, they're holding so, oh, the Zenobia got taken out. They're gonna lose the structure now. Oof, finally the structure gets taken down. But look at the points lead. The point lead evaporated. Now it is a 3,000 point lead in favor of JST. Song is holding the arc as we speak, so that does lighten the blow just a little bit. But your occupation, I told you, JST is going to apply that pressure. And if you're Song, you definitely may need to consider, I don't know if holding the arc in this play is the play. It might not be the play. We are going to head over to the RD2K one. Somebody keep me updated on when they capture that arc, please. But that's looking real tough, boys. It's looking real tough. Let's over to Bazset. Here we go. This arc should already be, if it isn't already running. Where's it running, boys? Ooh, and Reyes take the arc. Uh-oh. I think y'all were right. That backline player is wrecking havoc on this game plan. Look at your boy out here, man. Your boy, he got plenty of ammunition left in the tank. You want me to tell you what I would personally do? Dude, man, that's tough. It's fucking all their teleports up. It's jacking all of their teleports up. That one player, man, couldn't group because the yeah, that's what and that's the problem with. So hear me out. That is the reason why when people ask me why the BG play wasn't as good, because if you would have had a player like that poured in instead of the 80 mil player, that is the kind of distraction you would have applied onto the 1v match, right? That is like night and day, comparing apples to apples, right? That is the difference. Okay. So when people ask, what's the difference? Look at RD2K. They are focusing on occupation. I do. You know what I want? I want to see them not focus as much on the obelisk. I feel like they're focusing too much. I get it's important, but if it's me, I might let it, if they're not going to use hard push, I would just let them waste a minute, then we retake it, then we waste a minute, then we retake it. We're not constantly trying to swarm that structure back, if that makes sense. Let it tick down a little bit. If you got to do a shitty teleport, then you do a shitty teleport. But you can't give away the entire field, the arc. You can't give away everything to defend against one player. You just can't. Yes, it is a nuisance. You probably will have to heal a shit ton, but that's the name of the game. I wouldn't focus that hard on him. You definitely don't want them to capture it, but I wouldn't put that focus. See, this is going to happen all over again, but they're just hyper focused on it. Guan Garrison, insta 5 March. Guan. All right. They lost the second arc. Oh, Lord. All right, let's keep rotating out. That arc has been pulled in favor of Reyes. Let's go watch. Let's see what the scores are looking like. 13-16 in favor of JST. Anubis. Whew, man, let's jump back into this one real quick. This one's getting out of hand real quick. Where's the arc? The arc is being run and is being held by 60 GT as expected. I'm telling you, it's going to come down to occupation. WIB, and that's no easy feat right there. Look, it's no easy feat right there. It's just they're just super strong. They've got a player on Song Obelisk. Why not set rallies on that? Because Baz, if you set a rally on a 200 mil player, you're just doing them a favor. It's a big waste of time setting rallies on them. Because by time you would burn them down far enough to port them out, you would have wasted half the match trying to do that. And you would have invested 3 to 4 to 5 players just in an effort to do that. At a certain point, you just got to chalk it and just start focusing on occupation and understand that your choice is just going to come down to not allowing them to port more players in. They will take the obelisk and then you just come back, 5 March swarm it, take it back. You just flip it back. Investing in rallying a 200 mil player is just not worth the time investment. It's about time. It's not about whether you can take them out or not. It's just the time. Yeah, we're going to flip back and forth. We're going to flip back and forth, baby. Back and forth, back and forth. I just want to make sure we give highlight to as many realms as we can. I have a feeling this one's about to get out of hand. Because that arc is in their possession, is worth 3,500 points. That's going to put them in a lead by almost 10K. We might not even come back to this match. You know what I mean? Because all the other matches are super close. So I want to make sure I give them a little highlight before we head off. Because this one is going to... Look at the Eddie. Let's go, Eddie. Eddie power. Zenobia getting swarmed. Oof. This is These are the kinds of plays that you want if you're trying to better your team. When you've seen Zenobia spotted, all these Zenobias should be getting insta-swarmed. Insta-swarmed off the rip. All right. We are Audi 5000 on this match. Audi 5000 on that match. Let's go to the nitty gritty, the close-ups. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They're up by, what, 4K now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Ooh. I'm pretty sure Reyes has the arc as well, so that's going to put them up by about 5K. So a lot of these matches are starting to stretch out. Let's go back to Horus real quick. The arc is in Song's possession. It appears they are going to capture it. And there you go. And now they are still down. They're still down by 700 points. But the map is in their possession. They are flip-flopping on the structures. They're playing the game. The problem is that this is what happened last season. And the issue came in is then when JST started sending out provisioners, look, they had at some point had like 20 provision marches at the very end of the match. It was nuts. It was absolutely nucking futs. Let me see. That's one. Let me see if they're already doing it. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 marches provisioning, so 2 full players provisioning right now. 2 full players, or 2 players provisioning. I assume I missed a couple. So 2 provisioners going live right now. So that you have that in your pocket. This could be a mirror of last season, and I'm telling you right now. The JST guy got teleported back. Okay. But look, Song are doing their own provisions as well. They're trying to keep it close. I'm not super fond of them doing this. The only reason I think that they're pulling the 1v strat, because last week we showed y'all this. What ends up happening is they pull their provisions in 1v. They pull their provisioner, and during the arc rotation, they send their fighting marches. Yeah, they send all their fighting marches to rotate towards middle for fighting. So it appears Song is doing the same thing. Rotating in middle. JST coming in super early, a minute in advance. If I would suspect that JST are going to pull one arc, it would be this arc rotation. I definitely want to stay here for this arc battle, because I have a feeling this is going to be an epic one that we do not want to miss. They're in the lead, JST, by 300 points right now. It's all going to come down to this final arc. I don't suspect there's going to be another arc that's going to come in after this. I think we're going to see the PP formation, boys. I think we're going to see the PP formation. Too many RD2K players marching back to the city. Win red instead of suiciding their marches. Oh, rip. Are we going to see the PP formation, boys? Inside of JST. Look, we got Mango out here. Sharing his fruits. Pororo coming out hot as well. An absolute unit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. You think Reyes is gonna win? All right, it's gonna be fun. It's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow as well. Look at the amount of bodies. Woo, boy. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Scarface. Let me see. Hold on. Nice job casting Bulba. Drop them likes, peep. Hey, I appreciate it, Scarface. Thank you so much, my friend. Yep, the PP formation is in effect. 1260 GT holding my eyes of talent. Thank God. Hey, I feel you, brother. The PP formation. Coming like a wrecking ball. Here it is. They're bringing it out, boys. Bring them out. Bring them out. They are up by 1,000 points, though. So that keep in mind. You do have to remember those provision marches that we're provisioning are no longer ticking points. So I did see this on 1v and I did like it. So if you're going to rotate early or not rotate in early, 1v would put marches in these caravans and park them and then just march in late. That's something I want to see from other teams because that is top tier play right there. When you have this many nodes that close together, holy smoke. Oh yeah, baby. Somebody's about to show. There you go. Points per minute in favor of JST right now. Emotional damage. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. So that Sky Altar is gonna, it should even it out. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. It should pretty much make it pretty even on that regards. It's gonna tick over. That's what I was looking for right here. How funny would it be if JST popped sneaky tactics right here and then just like wrapped around? Oh man, bro. I don't think they will, but that would be funny as fuck if you were just like, they start marching in, right? You pop sneaky tactics and then everybody disperses. I would laugh so hard. I would laugh so hard. Oh man. None of the structures. We got 3 altars on the side of Song right now. Something we got to keep our eyes on. 3 altars. Oh, we got a Saladin Garrison. YOLO. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. JST are going to shoot their shot. Holy shit. That is tight. Wow. You're like, oh man, they don't have that many marches until you zoom in and you see it's like. We're bringing it out, boys. We're bringing it out. Oh, they're trying to debate some skills out of him. Okay. 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 Bro, why did they pop it so early? Ooh. So many Ethels. Here he goes. The battle for Middle Earth is now taking place, and it looks like to the death. Okay. Okay. Ooh, getting popped from both sides. Song coming, mystical formation. Oh Lord, that might be what puts him over the top right there. That might be what puts him over the top. Oh my goodness. Red everywhere. Holy sad faces, boys. Woodshed. Getting taken behind the woodshed. Somebody's going home. Let's find out who it's going to be. This battle is intense. The arc will spawn in 1 minute, so I will go back towards the middle here in a minute to see if JS... Holy shit. Woo! The sad faces, baby. Okay, but I will say, this is what I will say though. Because the fighting is taking so close to Song's side, they're going to be able to oh my God, they're going to be able to reinforce this so much faster than JST. It looks so even. Yes. What is the call? Is JST going forward? Oh my God. Oh Lord. The Burt coming in strong. Oh, there's so much JST left. Where are they going? Where are we going, boys? Whoa. Did you see that? He fucking used the glitch. He used the glitch. Did you see that? If you didn't see that, scrub back. He fucking comes out of the wall. He comes out of the fucking wall. He used the glitch. Oh, man. Low key. That's savage. Did y'all see that, boys? If you didn't, I'll probably screen grab it. That way you can see it. Scrub back. He literally pops out of the fucking wall. There's a bug where you can actually hide your shit in a wall. Dude, the call, the balls to have that call, the split that early. Yeah, Anubis. A lot of people sleep on that play where you just fucking you're just like, oh, out of nowhere. Hello. Whoop. JST can have my babies. Oh man. Oh man. Dominic, did you see it? If you didn't see, oh, they gave it to him. Oh no. They gave him the incense for one last time. There definitely won't be another arc, so that will be the last arc. Gave him the old incense. Now you got to see JST flip over to the garrison and start garrisoning some of these structures. They got to take back these altars. They did flip 2, so it is 2 and 2, which is super play. Is the best, yeah. I use it when the teams rotate late. Dude, it's so funny. People still don't realize that you can hide fucking marches in that wall and then just come out of nowhere. It's so funny. It's so funny. They used it on him. That's too good. All right, so we are all tied up. 20-point lead in favor of JST. This second arc is going to be worth 3,500 points. So they are going to have to make up some ground here. Third arc in 4 minutes. All right, let's see where we're at on the scores. Let me see. Watch. We know what that one is. Anubis. Oh, Lord Almighty. We ain't going back there, boys. Ooh, this is intense. This is gonna get intense. Ooh, an R38 losing by 6K. All right, we're going back to Bastet, baby. Going back to Bastet. And RD2K invested into the arc. They definitely want to try to get back some of these altars before this. If not, this is going to be tough sleds. Xeno swarming Xeno out here. The Ethel Barca is intense. Daryl, and I promise you they're probably holding the last arc too, or running another arc, so it's probably gonna be bigger than that. Using big brain plays. Nah, I think if you think that, I think Song will bring it back really close with provisions. But the issue is that JST provision about as well as Song do. So that is why I know y'all are gonna see the 3K lead. Oh my God, and they are showing up in force. Y'all are going to see the 3K lead, but Song will reel them back in. It was the same thing with TR. TR had a 3K point lead, and then at the very end, they railed them for 5K provisions. And that's what you're looking for. The difference is I know JST's provision game, and they are way stronger than TR, so you're going to have to do way more than 5K to make up the lead because JST have been provisioning with 2 players. I'm sure you'll see Insatiable Desire get popped as well towards the very end, and then they'll GG it at the very end with those marches. Imagine 60 GT throws it. I don't think they would, Daryl, because there's so many rewards and the prestige. I just don't see that happening. I thought the same thing, that it could be an option. I just feel like there's too much pride, right? I feel like there's too much pride between those teams for somebody to taint the fucking game and then people to just talk shit for the next 6 months until the next season. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. All right, minute and a half, boys. You should see some action here in about probably 20, 30 seconds. They're going to start pushing. And man, RD just does not look like they're organized, man. See, this is the other play that we always talk about. Y'all remember how I tell you have one player just posture up at this choke point, and then all their job is to yellow and red march as many marches as they possibly can, and that's all his job is to yellow and red march as many fucking marches as you can. You use that choke point because you see all the lines they vector off into that choke point. Yes, you will get melted, but you're gonna yellow so many marches and it's gonna benefit. If you're Reyes, exactly what I was about to say, you need to start pushing with this guy because they're all starting to get pulled towards that one guy. GG's. This one's chalked. GG's. Yeah, Reyes is going to pop their skills second. Heaven's Grace. And there you go. And it was written in the stars. 3 matches, 60 GT, 60 at max will be epic. Yeah, I think it's going to be very good. that's the other reason that I don't predict it happening, because 60MX would have to beat them twice, right? And can you imagine the amount of shit talk that would come if they threw 2 matches, not 1 but 2? It would be an absolute barn burner. I have a feeling people will get reported. Like, dude, it would look so bad. The Ark has spawned. Who is gonna grab it? If you're RD, you definitely need to be the one that grabs it. Oof, and they weren't. They're still holding on, but they are definitely having way more sad faces. Ooh, that was a big pocket. That was a big pocket. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out real quick. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, I see a lot more blue. Oh, blue needs to pick up this Ark. Pick it up, boys. Dude, red is still picking it up. RD2K are sleeping at the wheel. The stall is real on the side of Reyes. Somebody from RD needs to pick this up ASAP. Needs to pick it up ASAP, or this stall tactic is going to absolutely melt RD. If Reyes gets this, they will win this Ark. If they pick it up, okay. Because the amount of stall time that they just did is going to give them so much time for fresh marches to come back. They're running this Ark, baby. Running this Ark. Chugga, 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 chugga. And if you are, this Ark is going to be worth 4,000 points, which will put them in the lead. If Reyes wins this, justifies their decision to migrate back for Osiris. Well, they migrated back like 2 or 3 Osiris leagues ago. So not really. I wouldn't say that. Can't practice for it against each other. Well, yeah. Hey guys, let's do some practice matches. Let's do some practice matches leading up to the finals. What troll marches are you sending to the middle? Oh, I'm gonna send Belisarius to the middle. Guys, you gotta pick this fucking Ark up, boys. What's going on? I gotta pick some Ark up, use some skills, do something. Fuck. Oh my goodness, please tell me it's not like a Guan that picked this shit up. Oh Lord. 8 minutes left, boys. And I really don't want to leave, but the occupation is so strong on Reyes. This Ark might not be worth anything. This Ark might not be worth anything at this point. They got 8 minutes left, but look, all the fresh bodies are coming in. Yeah, as expected, RD need them, but look, even Reyes bringing in fresh ones. Whoever picks this one up next is going to have a clear advantage because of the stall time. The amount of stall time is incredible from Reyes. Yeah, look at that, man. Once again, scooping the Ark up again and again and again. Just the amount of stall that they are doing by just being the team that picks up the Ark. Look at it. Off to the races, boys. The CC is blazing trails. Oh my God, he made it so far. And now look, into the buzzsaw, all the fresh marches. Now RD is going to have to do the exact same thing Reyes just did. They're going to have to stall. Pick up the Ark, stall, stall, stall for more marches to come. If Reyes pick this up, oh Lord, they're in for a hurting. From the depths, they come back because of the stall tactic. And if you don't know what I mean by a stall tactic, even if your march is gonna die, all you want to do is pick up the Ark, because then when you die, it resets for 10 seconds for them to capture the Ark. They did that 4 rotations in a row, stalled for almost 40 plus seconds for their new marches to march forward. Like, it's just impressive. I bet you Reyes pick it up again. Watch this. They're just quicker to the draw. And just like that, there you go. Finally, RD finally pick it up. And the guy who picks it up falls asleep. Oh my God. He falls asleep and gets melted. All right, 6 minutes left. Let's rotate out. We are going back to Horus real quick, just to check, put eyes on the match. Oh, lols, hello? Question mark. What the Oh my God. Is Osiris League broken? Okay, hold on. Holy shit. Bro, should we have just stayed there? Oh my God. Dude, the game load. Oh my God, I keep clicking on it. Fuck, man. Those buttons are just in the worst possible position. Oh man. Coming down. The arc was captured. 2K in favor. Ethel getting swarmed down. There you go. Tick, tick, tick. Song. We got a song person out here. I like this play. So he's not trying to be a distraction. He's here to kill the provisioners. I promise you the call's being made that he's marching out. They'll probably let him hit and then get out. And then you will start to see all these provision marches. Look at this tile hop. I guarantee you that the provisioner from that invitational is going to city hop this fucking time if he has to. There you go. If you're Joan, hey. Oh man, they're debating him so hard. Just don't let him kill you in the tile, homie. Bro, this is going to be tragic if he kills these guys in the tile. We're going to keep our eyes because the provision marches are starting to come in, boys. They're starting to come in. Here comes some JST ones. There you go. I think he was just playing with them. Yeah, he's just playing with them. Here it goes. Should see a big oof here in a minute. Got 4 minutes left. They're already bringing them in. The onslaught of marches. And just so you all know, if they kill you off tile and once you get back, then it just adds the provisions. Ooh, you see the song ones coming in. You see the score. Watch the score. It's coming in. Let's see. Let's see if they're starting to do it. There's 33, 34. They're keeping their 2K lead. They're keeping their 2K lead, boys. I'm telling you, they provision super hard, JST. So they're going to have to come for some monster provisions on the side of Song to make this up. And it looks like it's about to go to a 3K lead here in a second. Where's this guy? Look at this. Look at what? Look at the lines on this guy. Wow. And he disappears in the Valhalla. And there you go. Boom. By 3.2K. Now in favor. I definitely suspect that you're going to see a big surge coming in on the side of Song here in a hot second as their provision marches start to come in. We got Siondok coming in. They're at 32.6. 32.7. There's 100. See this guy. 32.8. 32.9. Oh, 33. I don't know, boys. I don't know. This is going to be really, really, really intense. The neutral game is now in effect because without hard push, whatever structures you lose, it becomes a big key. Look at the points per minute, 594.80 in favor of JST. We definitely want to keep our eyes on the provisions, though. That is where it's going to be won and lost right here. But JST are just out provisioning them right now. They're just out provisioning them. That's where I was telling y'all it comes into effect. Those provisioners that pull their marches for arc, it becomes a big key. Because guess what? Instead of you being out there for 10-15 minutes provisioning, you were in a fight getting railed. And not to mention the time that you brought them in, y'all lost that arc. So not only is it a double whammy, you lost provisions and you lost the arc. And here they come. Look, 37. Oh man, pouring them on in an effort to slow them down. But it ain't happening because they coming in hot. Coming in hot. All right. We'll come down to provisions. All right, let's switch over. Let's switch over to the final one. Final rotation right here. We are going to end off in Baztet. Oh God, hold on. We are going to end off on Baztet. Do not let me down, Bastet. We got a minute left. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again for hopping on the stream. If y'all are enjoying the cast, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Provisions coming in, boys. Reyes, bringing them in. Let's see what they bring in. See what you're working with. Ooh, that was nice. It was nice with over 1K provisions coming in from that guy. Let's see what's coming in. 36.9. We're going to flip over to RD and see what's going to happen here. I suspect they haven't been provisioning very much, but we're going to see. 20 seconds, last 30 seconds coming in, boys. This is where the rubber meets the road. 36, 37. They're down by 1K. Are they going to make it? 36-3, 10 seconds left. 36-3. Oh, they're down by 1,000. They're down by 1,000. He's not going to make it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. All right, Teletape boys, most valuable player Reyes 101. Oh my goodness. Came down. RD2K 36.5K to Reyes 37.4. Arcs 1-2 in favor of Reyes, which was very impressive, I might say. 3K to 7.5K. Occupation slightly in favor of RD2K, which is very surprising considering that they had the obelisk pull. They lost that one early on and still were able to at least hold on to occupation positive. Provisions, look at that, 6,300 to 34. Look at the kills. Look at the heals. Oh my goodness, 69 mil to 75 mil. Flip flop, severely wounded. Units healed 22. OG Brew, how's it going, my friend? Good. Thank you for joining the community and welcome, my friend. Amix 916, welcome, buddy. Units healed 22 billion. Let's go. Shoot your shot, boys. Shoot your shot. 32 to 32 teleports, 1-2 in arcs. Let's go see how the brackets are breaking down. Ladies and gents, we're going into the schedule. And for your championship match, boys, we have JST versus 1V. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Hey, I think we called it, boys. Did we not call it? The JST match. What happened? Song won mid game. JST pulled one arc. JST most likely, and I assume, won the provision game and also won occupation. 2 out of the 3, baby. 2 out of the 3. Call me a guru. So now we have 3 matches between JST and 1V. You're in for a treat, boys and girls. That is going to be a phenomenal match. Man, I don't even know. We'll break that down. Yeah, we're going to break that down, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this one unfolds. Okay. Let me see. Anubis. Let's go on the side. 60 GT beating Wib by 10K. So I know somebody said that in chat. I said 7.5. I know we had a couple people say 10K. To advance to the finals to face off against their duo 60MX. And now we have 3 matches between 60 GT and 60MX. Oh man, that's exciting. That's exciting stuff right there. Bastet moving in. Reyes finally breaking through the threshold, officially now in their first championship match, going up against 06HS, the giant killer who took out 94VN today. This is going to be a great match because Reyes really surprised me today. They really, really impressed me today. So, you know, a team that everyone's kind of snuck up on everybody against a team that has that record, but just never broke through the wall. And so I'm very excited for both of these teams. Should be a very good 3 match. I think this one will go down to the 3 match to the third one, going 1-1. And then last but not least, we have 56 TA versus 61 HX. 56 TA impressed me. They impressed me. Watching some of that gameplay, taking on R38, doing a phenomenal job, beating them by 6K. And then on the other side, we have the 61 HX, the original giant killers this season, who took out DR34 coming out. I definitely think this one will go 3. I have 61 HX taking the first match. I think 56 will adapt, come take the second one, and then I think 61 will end up taking the third match in a very hard fought battle. So I'm excited for all these matches. They're going to be upcoming. We still got more casts to come. Let's see. I know we lost the RR38 bet for sure. Hold on. I know we lost the RR38 bet, but we only put 500. So I'll take it. Let's go collect our orcs. Go collect our orcs. And now we're just playing with house money. We don't need to buy anything else. We don't need to buy anything else, boys. Let's put our... Oh, I'll place it afterwards. 224 eyes. Yowza. So I hope y'all enjoyed the cast, enjoyed the stream. Make sure before y'all head out, do me a massive favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't already. Huge shout out to OG, I assume it's bruh, Die for joining the members crew. Make sure, Die, if you're still here, buddy, link your Discord and your YouTube together. If you don't know how, it is on our Discord. And once you get in there, say hi in the members channel. If you're on our website and registered already, then let me know. That way I'll go whitelist your email. That way you can use your member code as well. And yeah, thank you again. And then Amex, thank you. I appreciate all the subs and all the donos and all that kind of stuff. So thank you again, guys. I really do appreciate all the love y'all been sharing to the channel. Make sure stay tuned for what we're going to be coming up with soon enough. Lots of KVK action going to be arriving. I believe we have one more rotation of skips in 307, or I'm not sure. I'll find out for y'all, let y'all know what we're going to be doing and gearing up for that. We got the 401 KVK that we broke into yesterday, the 365 KVK that we have a cast account in, that we'll be doing that once the next fighting zones occur. And man, a lot of content coming out, a lot of content. So I hope and appreciate and thank you all for all the love. I need to go get some breakfast. I need to go get something to wake me up. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, your night. Thank you again for supporting us. And Burrito Gang, I am Anthony with the Bulbaritos, and I will see you all on the next live stream. Bulba out.